Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Colombia. We're slowly starting to make our push into Peru. Yeah, it's taking a long time, probably longer than it needed to, but again, I'm trying to learn, trying to figure these things out little by little. Okay, so we got more units in here now. Cav, can you guys sneak over here maybe and help come into there? Help that attack out? Perhaps? Without maybe giving up that tile? I'm hoping. Fall of Rome, wow. Actually, let's go check. Let's pause for a second. Let's go check the world over here. Right, so there's Italy. Fall of Rome to, is that England? Yep, United. There's United Kingdom, right? Yep, United Kingdom. There's Vichy, France. Germany's obviously very large. Russia's doing the Russian things, nothing crazy. China's still very much divided. Japan's poking into there. United Kingdom all throughout Africa with Free France and Vichy France. Vichy. United States not really doing a whole lot right this second either. So, yep, that's the state of the world. Not too much of a surprise overall. Alright, so we got our air units here helping out. Alright, so we did get that tile. Perfect. That's very helpful. Actually go here and come into here maybe. Because I would really like to try and punch down this line here along the mountains. If at all possible. You guys are, okay, you guys spreading out a little bit. That's fine. Still have a lot of units up here that we're having to like hold off a little bit. They've got a lot of troops moving around right now. Alright, so you guys are trying to attack in there. Let's grab all you guys and try to attack as well. I mean, their organization is down. They obviously don't have the entrenchment at the moment, so maybe that helps us a little bit. Not enough, though. Seems like we're not going to get this one after all. Cancel that. Cav, cancel for a second. Maybe we punch into this one. That opens up a huge border, though, which is not ideal. But it does give us another airfield. Mountaineers, see if you can help out there for a moment. You know, you're elite troops, so you never know. That might help a little bit. We had it for a second. But no, they're able to defend it out now. Is it going to flip back around by any chance? Doubtful. Just so low on organization and stuff. It's not like they're super high on organization, to be fair. But they are higher than us right now. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that. It's fine. You guys just stop for now. Oh, and Mr. Little... Oh, there you are. Alright, we'll hold off for a moment to see what comes of this. Kind of get some organization back a little bit, at least. We were right at the halfway mark of how many units they've lost. They still have about 150 to 170,000 fielded manpower, which is impressive. They're able to kind of get a trickle of manpower in here to help them out. Man, they got a lot of units right here. Kind of wondering if trying another attack up here would be okay. We're waiting on the organization, though, so we'll hold off. Did your little buff... Yeah, your buff went away. And not enough command power for another one. I could probably speed it up. I've been going at speed 3 for a while. Probably could speed it up a bit. We have a lot of army experience. Is there anything we want to do with our army experience right now? Change some things around at all? I don't know that we do. I think we're okay for the moment, I guess. Could start trying to move over to motorized things. We are building some motorized stuff. Still a little bit low on those. Technically, we have enough air units to live based on what we're doing with our CAS, but you know, these are helping us with upgrades. Man, we're so low on infantry equipment right now. But a lot of these are, I think we have infantry equipment. These are just mostly upgrades and things. Maybe we are that short on infantry equipment. Hey, we only need 24 more towed rocket artillery. That's impressive. A few more fighters. How much longer on our next? We actually just got a factory finished recently, so yeah, that's helpful. And again, if we can get Peru, that's going to basically double our factory availability, which would be pretty nice. If we get some more command power, we may click another button or something. Although I'd kind of like to get enough to hit a button for both our Mountaineers as well as our... Oh, this one only costs 13. How much does this one cost? This one costs... Oh, wow, this costs a lot. That's... Oh, it's because based on the size, which to me, I guess makes logical sense. Both of these would be about 26, so maybe that would be helpful. Use the Mountaineers and Cav to attack in. That might work. Which we're almost there. Probably need 27 to be safe. So how long does it last? I thought it lasted 5 days earlier. It lasts 7 days. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so we got enough to hit both these buttons. I'm tempted to just try it. Why not? Let's see what happens. So let's grab you and you. And both of you guys attack into that tile. Maybe not enough. Currently losing. I'll let it go for a few more hours to see what happens. Oh, we're being attacked here. They're kind of affecting us right now. We're holding on though. Okay, so we're okay there. We are losing here. Barely though. Come on, is it going to be able to flip around? Probably not. Very slowly not. Basically got equal divisions. We got a lot of the advantages going for us. The Mountaineers aren't really even helping at all right now. Although I don't think this is mountains. Oh no, it is mountains. We should have started with the Mountaineers. Make sure they were in there. Yeah, it's not going to go. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Worth a shot. Oh, what did they just do? They just... Okay, for a second they had 4 units. I was like, what? I guess they're doing some reorganization. They're attacking us in return, which makes logical sense to me. But we are winning at the moment. Cannot blame them for attacking back. Seem okay, though. Seem like everything's okay. So currently our air units are using some fuel. Still got a year's worth of fuel, so I'm not too worried about it. We're about to get the mechanized offense, which again doesn't really help us that much. It doesn't really help us at all, to be honest. But it is a means to an end. And we could introduce some tanks, I suppose, at some point, but I feel like with all these jungles in my head, it doesn't make much sense. Maybe I'm wrong. But, or maybe the game treats them okay with jungles. I honestly don't know. British Malaya. Alright, we got modified government option. I don't think the ship designer is helpful in any way. Armor research speed, armor reliability. I mean, I suppose at some point if we decide to switch over to some armor, that could be useful. One of these definitely would be useful at some point. I don't know if now is that point, but it definitely could be useful at some point. Sortie efficiency. Enemy air support goes down. Seems somewhat helpful. Maybe not super critical right now. The bomber stuff, I don't think this helps us because I don't think we're doing that type of... I don't know if this helps our... Does this help our close air support bombers? Those, I don't think those count as bombers, do they? What am I looking for? Let's look at... Just real quick. I don't think these count in the bomber category, do they? I mean, they do drop bombs, but are they under the bomber classification? I actually don't know. Because I feel like bomber is just these sections over here. I mean, there's naval bombers here. Maybe they do count. So you know what? Let's try it. Would we have a way to see if it does? Well, let's pick it up because I'm curious. Let's grab this. Grab you. Bomber attack plus 2%. Bomber defense or agility plus 2%. If we were to come here, would we be able to see any specific stats for you guys? They do have some experience gained. More agility there. I don't know that we would... I mean, I don't know what it would look like, to be honest. If we come in here, would this tell us anything? I don't think so. If we go to the air stuff, would this tell us anything? Ah, maybe up here. Let's see here. Direct ground support. Strategic bombing. There's, so we see it there. The bomber defense. Dive bombing. Alright, so I see his boost to both of those. But that's it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's actually helping us at all. If one of you guys knows, please let me know. If you think he helps us, I don't know. I mean, to me they're bombers because they're bombing, but I don't know if they actually count in that regard. Oh, we can attach air wings to these armies. That's kind of cool. I don't know that we need to right this second, but that is kind of a cool feature. I'm wondering if that means that as your army moves through different territories, the air unit, the air wing, will move to the closest airfield to help support that army. That sounds like that would make sense, but that is kind of cool. I also wonder, actually, you know what? Select you for a second. Are there air bonuses? Like, are you able to give bonuses to air units? I don't think so. Would be really cool, though. Yeah, I don't see anything. Logistics, planning, defense. Yeah, I don't think so. That would be cool. Like, be able to give generals or something like that to your air units. I mean, maybe you can. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how it works. Let's see. If I were to go here and grab... I don't know. Let's grab you and grab... Let's grab this fighter wing. And just attach it to that guy's. Does that do anything for you? Honestly, don't know if it does or not. I think you'll just move along with us is really all it will do. But hey, it's attached, and maybe we can kind of set it and forget it at this point. Alright, we're still defending up pretty well. I think we're okay for the moment. Still losing a lot of troops, but it seems like we're still killing 2 to 1 for the most part. Still a little bit low on organization up here to be able to do another attack here. Mechanized offense. Alright, again, that was just a means to an end. So which one of these do we want? Shock and awe or air-land battle? Heart attack. Tanks and armor, which doesn't help us that much right now. Reinforcement rate, and then finally Broyar air superiority, and all front lines battalions get +5 organization. So that's, you know, a couple that are pretty useful. This one gives us all infantry and artillery get soft attack. That's helpful. This one gives us recon boost, also helpful. Another infantry and mech gets recovery rate and organization, also helpful. And all infantry and mech get better soft and hard attack. I think this line has more good things for us. So we're going to go down this road. That's going to take us a year to read that resource. We could boost it. Actually, you know what? I should have done that. Yeah, we can. Because we have... This is using up our army experience. That would be a really good idea, and I should have done that a long time ago. Where did that go? Can I not spend it? Why did that not... Why is that not working? Do I have to stop this research for a second? Okay, for just a second. Let's, I don't know, grab something else. For just a moment, research. Probably should use these support units at some point anyway. For just a moment, do this. And then I'm going to go back to that. See if there's a way to boost that. There we go. That took, okay. That's fine. I mean, I probably should still do the support weapons, come to think of it, but this is okay. I just wanted to know that we could have done that. And I could have done that a long time ago because we have so much of this stuff available. Artillery we'll probably do here shortly. I mean, I'm not worried about the anti-air too much. Support companies we're still working on. We do need to work on some of these, though, because some of these are still useful. Even the mech, mountain infantry will be useful here momentarily, but the support weapons... anti-tank could be useful. I wonder if they even have any tanks up against us. Can we see? Let's just grab one of these. They have entrenchment. They have train. I don't see any... I don't know if we'd see any tank attacks or anything like that, or anything that jumps out at us that says, hey, I have tanks. I'm not seeing anything right this second, but who knows? There's our engineering company. That's going to help us on the defensive side of things, which is awesome. This would help our recon, but actually let's jump back over here and pick up the support weapons. That's going to help with our breakthrough and other things. I probably should have done that a long time ago, but that's okay. Now, triangle attacks here and there. Presumably you can't attack here because you're being attacked. I mean, what if I just bring you guys back over here? Will you guys have enough to help? Probably not. Especially in the mountains and things. I doubt it. Alright, since you guys are freed up now, let's at least take the Mountaineers. See if you guys can help here. I mean, it helps a little bit, but not enough. We're still losing. Pretty soundly. And if the Cav get in here, will that help enough? No, we're going to be lost before they get over there. I'm trying again. I mean, we threw a lot at it. Got it up to 55%, but it is then coming back around to presumably be a loss. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the next course of action would be. Just keep whittling them down, I guess, as best we can. Man, if we could just punch through here and get down to Lima, that would make, I think that would make this war be over at that point. You know what? I bet we have some research over on the... Let me double check something real quick. I bet we have some research over here that could be useful by now. Oh yeah, definitely. I should have done this a long time ago. I keep forgetting that these exist, that we're already well past the ages for those. Yeah, getting this research speed would be pretty useful. We'll do it the next one that comes up. That's going to be fun. I was completely forgetting about those, mostly because I didn't realize I was not thinking about the fact that we're already in 42. Time flies when you're having fun and, I guess, attacking people, shooting people. As sad as that sounds disturbing. I mean, we're defending well enough. We're holding this line. So there's that, I guess. Just really nothing else happening beyond that. I mean, we did a pretty good job punching through here, so I'm pretty impressed that we got pushed up here pretty well. We're holding onto this airfield, which is huge. It's really just a matter of just finding another spot, another time where we can, you know, make another attack at a good time. And maybe it's just us holding on, getting our organization as maxed out as possible, and then doing another attack at that point. Possibly, maybe we just stop these attacks for right now, or I don't know. I think these little probing attacks are still okay for the moment. Alright, Cav, I think you guys can back off for now. Just back off one tile and we'll figure out what we want to do with you from that. From there. We'll be almost done with the fighter aces, and then we'll be able to do some of those research boosts and things. Yeah, our defense is holding fine, so that's a positive, I guess. But they're just doing little probing attacks as well. They're only attacking us with like 3 or 4 units here and there. It's not like they're really trying that hard. Still have 0 manpower. Oh, got a little trickle of manpower that jumped in there. They have no air units really. I think about 30 something, but I think we're handling them just fine. Let's go ahead and come over here to construction. I mean, we've been working on some infrastructure, which is probably okay-ish, but should probably also get us a few more factories and things. I'm wondering if we should just get some civilian factories, just to help make some of this other stuff faster. It takes actually a long time to do civilian factories. We've literally only have 2 factories currently building anything. You know, whatever. Let's get a couple civilian factories. If we decide to change our minds and turn them into military factories later, that's fine. We even have decisions available that are, decisions available that allow us to flip them over pretty quickly. So let's get a few of those going on. Actually, we'll go ahead and bump you guys up to the top. I don't know if the order really matters. We'll just do that. That's going to be fine. And that might help us a little bit. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll keep on keeping on. Keep just this war of attrition right here and see if we can find a key moment to punch through. But anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.